All right, we are here at the 2025 Etowah County Volleyball Media Days. We are in Hokes, Bluff, Alabama to complete our Volleyball Media Day for the county in 2025. So now we're going to let these young ladies from Hokes Bluff introduce themselves, starting with Coach.
Hello, I'm Coach Haley Simmons, entering my 19th year at Hokes Bluff High School.
I'm Jenna Bradley, and I'm a senior, and this is my 5th year.
Hey, I'm Ray Stewart. I'm a senior, and this is my 6th year playing.
My name is Chloe Dodd. I'm a senior, and this is my 6th year.
Hi, I'm Addie Robertson. I'm a senior, and this is my 4th year playing.
I'm McKenna Bennett. I'm a senior, and it's my 6th year playing.
All right, pass one of those mics back to Coach. Coach, I always like to start these interviews out the exact same way. Basically, catch everyone up from the time last season ended to now, anything volleyball related, to kind of catch everybody up. Everybody will be watching this video. What have you guys done to prepare for this upcoming season?
Well, fortunately here at Hokes Bluff, most all the athletes play all the sports. So after volleyball, most of these girls go right into basketball, which is a good thing because they're still staying conditioned and in shape and things like that. And then which leads right into your spring sports, your golf, your track, your softball, and again, they all do all these things. So beginning at the very beginning of June in summertime, we have our strength and conditioning coach, Coach Tommy Wyman, come out, and he has a full program he writes specifically for all of our female athletes at Hokes Bluff. So beginning the first week of June, they have been working hard to prepare for the season, getting bigger, faster, stronger.
Coach, volleyball is a unique sport. It's a lot of skill, but even if you're very skilled and you have no communication and no trust in your teammates, you're going to fail.
That's right.
Talk about that and how you kind of grow that and cultivate that here at Hokes Bluff.
I preach to these girls, or try to remind them often, that communication is the key to success. And you can't play the volleyball game quiet. You're continuously having to talk. There's something to talk about all the time on the volleyball court. On the court. Off the court, I'm so lucky to have a group of girls, not just these seniors, but the whole entire team. They're so close. And it might go back to, I feel like, them all playing the sports together. They're such a good group of girls. They stay together, they hang out together outside of school, eat together, spend the night together, do things together. So we really try to incorporate that family dynamic here. And with the team, we do things before season. We try to have they'll come to my house, or we'll go, just to do things outside of that court or off that court to kind of grow that communication and closeness.
We'll start with each one of you young ladies can answer this. What do you do? Obviously, most of you guys, does all of you guys play other sports? Every one of you? First of all, how do you juggle your time? That's huge. And second of all, how do you get in the work you need for volleyball specific over the summer? Well, in general.
So I just play volleyball and track. So during off season, during basketball season, most of these girls are playing basketball. I just run and do stuff for track and volleyball most of the time. And then during track season, I juggle track, and then once track season is over, we go straight into volleyball during the summer, and that's my main priority. Going up there, working out, coming here and doing stuff like that. We had a camp the other day, and I don't know, it's pretty easy for me to juggle something that I love.
Gotcha, no doubt.
It's pretty good.
I only play volleyball right now. My other sister, she used to play all the sports, and as well as I did. And juggling that with her was really easy because she was someone I could practice with and get a lot of help. Because me and her would play different positions, and I knew watching her what she was doing wrong, and she knew what I was doing wrong. So it was a lot of help. But right now I only do volleyball, and during the off season, it's really easy because it's the only thing I do. So I just really practice a lot, and during the summer it's a lot of help with my friends and doing the workouts. It's really easy now.
Pause right there for a second. Coach, and I think you'll vouch for this. Volleyball, even if you do have a young lady that plays only volleyball, you still sometimes can't even get out all the work because it's such a skill-developed sport. It's unbelievable. Can you talk about that a little bit?
So with volleyball, like you say, and being such a skilled sport, you can be an athlete and play, but the technique of the game is so tedious sometimes, and you've got to really, there's so many, these girls are real good at looking into like they'll look online and stuff, and if they'll send me things, or I'll send them things, and look at this, look what I've learned, or let's do this at practice. They really focus on the skill of the game, and then when they come to practice, they're ready to implement that into the game. So if we're not out here in action, they are still working. Even the one sport athletes, she still works off season, looking into things to get ready, prepared for our season.
Absolutely. We'll go back with Miss Dodd. You go ahead.
Okay. Well, I play 4 sports, so it's hard to like work on like the off season for like your different sports. But I just try to stay in the gym and stay healthy, and whenever it is that season for each sport, I just work my hardest. And if I have any free time, I just go in the gym. And our coaches are so good about like opening up the gym for us or helping us extra stay longer for practice if we're like struggling with something. Like last year, I kind of struggled with passing, and so last year I'll just stay after practice and work on it.
So you get about 30 minutes each summer free to go do what you want to.
Pretty much.
Well, yes, sir. I play basketball and track, so it's not always easy to find time to work, but you have to find time whenever you can to put in the work, because volleyball, especially in basketball, the little things are what matters. You have to work at the little things to get better at the bigger things, and with track, you have to keep working at it, because if you just don't run for the not track season, you're not going to be as fast, or you might be the same as you were last season. You always want to get better, and you just have to find time whenever you can put in work in.
Absolutely.
So I do softball and track as well, and I also do travel softball throughout the summer. So a lot goes back to communication with like the start of summer. I assume Coach sends my schedule, so she knows that I'm not just not being at practice. I have to be somewhere else, and I'm still working. And I think a lot of it goes back to time management and having your priorities straight, and making sure you're still putting in equal time to volleyball while you're trying to juggle everything else, because you've made a commitment to a team, so you have to find ways and sacrifice other things to make that full commitment to my coach, to myself, and to my teammates as well, because they're counting on me. So.
Keep it right there, and we're gonna go back down. This crazy scenario, I know you guys probably have never even thought about, hey, one day I'm gonna graduate like this, we're not gonna be able to play volleyball or basketball or anything no more. Has that sunk into you yet? Has that hit you that, wait a minute, I'm the senior now, and this is my last this and my last this, you know?
I think actually I was thinking about this earlier. I don't think it's fully hit me yet. I think it will towards the end, and it'll be a lot, because knowing that this sport comes to an end is something that I never even dreamt was this close, and it's just something that it makes me upset thinking about, because I really do love this sport. It gives me a break because I do so much other stuff, and it just kind of gives me that refresher, and it's just another, change of scenery, change of, practice and everything, just a different pace of stuff. I think it'll be a lot though when it gets to that point. It'll be definitely a big hit. So.
Absolutely.
Yeah, people say, like, I remember when I was a freshman and our seniors were talking about how it flies. It really does. Like, I remember being a freshman, like, yesterday. And, like, we literally start our senior year tomorrow. And it's crazy how fast it flies. And I'm just so grateful to be a part of this team and be a part of the school. And I'm so grateful. It is going to be, it hasn't really sunk in yet, but when it does, it'll hit hard, I think.
It's already hit me. I'm not gonna lie, it's already hit me. Like, that's all this entire summer. I feel like I've just soaked everything in, because you hear your grandparents say, like, time flies by, and it truly has flown by so fast. Like, I can just remember being like a little 8th grader on varsity, and I feel like I had so much time. And now that I'm about to like enter my senior year, and this is my last year playing, like, you kind of put into like perspective, like, this is like an end of a chapter. I'll probably start crying. But like, this is like an end of a chapter, and I've played this sport, like, my mom coached when I was little, so I've been around this sport my entire life, and you just don't take time for granted. And it's hitting home with me, so.
Yeah, it's starting to hit me right now just thinking about it.
We didn't mean to do that.
I'm gonna miss these girls.
I understand.
I bet nobody else.
And my
will.
coach. No, I'm excited. Okay, yeah. So I think that a lot of people don't really realize like the emotions until they hit you at the end. So this morning we had our last workout with Tommy, and you just go through every workout and you go through every practice like it's any other day, even though it's your senior year. Then you get to the last one, and I was really emotional this morning because Tommy is a person, if you knew him, he's an amazing guy.
Oh yeah, he's a good dude.
Our coaches, Coach Simmons and Coach Ball, I just can't imagine getting to the last practice and the last game. Yeah,
She's not talking.
Absolutely. Hey, I'm gonna tell you something I seen on Joe Rogan's show. I can't remember, it's a scientist that was talking about time and how it seems like the older you get, the faster it goes. Your grandparents said that. He said, well, it absolutely is true. He said, here's why. Because when you were a kid, when you were like 5 or 6, and you were waiting for Santa Claus to show up, well, you'd only been on Earth 5 years. So literally, it's like a quarter of your life. You're sitting here waiting on this dude to show up. But then he's like, when you're 46, you've been on Earth 46 times, the amount this guy has, then it is smaller. So that does happen. So when you get to be seniors, it's a little bit faster and a little bit faster.
Especially when you just I feel like we're always excited for the next one in life, like when you're in middle
Oh
school.
yeah.
You're excited for high school.
Oh yeah.
In high school, you're excited to graduate, and I'm definitely that person. I've always been the youngest. Like in sports, I was always the youngest. I was always the baby, and now that I'm like a senior,
Oh yeah.
so
It's crazy.
It's crazy.
No doubt. Coach, I know you can't put into just a few words, but this senior group right here, what all have they meant for you and your coaching career and this school?
Well, I guess I might get emotional too, but these girls, I've been with them, I've had them 4, 5, 6 years, and they are the definition of what leadership is. Like, even though they may not have a starting role, I don't know, I'm just saying, that doesn't matter to them. They know their role, whatever it is, and they're gonna lead the rest of the team on and off the court, through their actions, through their words. I have no doubt these girls right here are ready to lead this team this year.
Good. That's a fact.
Absolutely.
We don't want to talk your heads off here, but just a few more things, and then we'll let you guys get back to work. We'll probably start with the girls. Just final thoughts on this upcoming season. What you're going to do to help the team and just the team in general.
Well, first of all, I think it's going to be a great season. I think this is one of the best teams we've ever had. We're all so close. We're all so motivated and ready to get started. And I don't know, I just think it's going to be great. And I love supporting my teammates. My teammates love supporting me. So it's a lot of support around here. Our coaches love supporting us, and support and everything like that is what gets you there. It's what gets you wins, and I don't know, we have a lot of motivation. I think we're going to do great.
I'm really excited for this school year, this season.
Y'all.
It'll be really good.
This is the season that I've always dreamed of. I've always wanted to be a leader. I feel how I said earlier, I've always been the baby, and now that I'm finally a senior, I feel like when you look at your seniors and you expect them to lead. And I have prayed hard, I've always wanted to be the best leader, and I know that I took 2 years off of basketball, and so during that time I just feel like I stepped back from a team setting and got to just look at the bigger picture. And a lot of the ways that I play sports now have changed since I was younger, and the true meaning of what a leader is. And I just pray that I am the team leader that you can come to no matter what, and just I don't know, I just want to be a good leader and a selfless player. And if I don't get the playing time that I want to, then it's okay. There's a reason, and so.
Absolutely.
Well, I'm very excited. I'm very fortunate to be part of this team. I did take a break from volleyball freshman and junior year, but coming back to it this senior year, I'm so happy that I did. These girls, I adore them. They're all amazing, and they're so funny, and really they make me laugh every second that I'm around them, really. It's hard to not have fun with them, and I'm just
so happy that I get to be part of it.
I'm super excited for this season. I think that my fellow seniors and I have the capabilities to lead this team. And I have very high expectations. I think we have a lot of potential on this team and a lot of athletic ability, and I think how close we are, our connection has grown even stronger throughout this summer, and I think we'll continue to grow. And I think we're going to go a lot farther than we went in a while. That's at least our goal, I think, is to make it a lot farther and have a difference here.
Teammates, specifically for our
Yeah.
teammates.
That's the same kind of question for you, Coach, just like final thoughts in this upcoming season, not only this season, but these young ladies.
Yes. I've been excited. I'm excited about every season, but this year, I don't know if it's their excitement or their determination is, I'm ready to get going. I'm ready to get rolling, ready to get started. They come in ready to go. The weight room, they come into practice, they're ready to go. They're ready to get better. They're so receptive and very coachable girls, and I think that is what's going to carry them further.
Absolutely. Hey, good luck to you guys this season. We're looking forward to covering you guys, and hey, slow it down. It's senior year, slow down. Like she said, you're always looking forward, but sit back and enjoy it a little bit. That's what it's all about. Appreciate you ladies sitting in with me. Thank you.